Hello! Hi everyone. Hope you're having a good Saturday so far. I'm just going to check I can be heard. Amazing. Hopefully sound quality this week will be a bit better. I know 2 weeks ago I was not in this space. I was working with much less in the way of mics, and I'm actually trying out a new mic this week. So I know last time apparently I sounded faintly like I might be underwater. Hopefully that's not the case this week. We'll see. We'll go with it, because what other choice do we have? So yes, if you've never seen this before, this is made up songs about made up people. It is very much kind of like a Ron Seal stream. It does what it says on the tin. People tell me about their tabletop role-playing game characters, and I have this ready to go, and I make up songs on the spot about characters and stories from TTRPGs, that kind of thing. There's not really much more to say. This is, I don't know what this is, like the 7th, 8th one or something. If you want to see kind of other ones, then they are all on YouTube. If you just look for kind of Rollflip stream or Rollflip draw on YouTube. Don't think there's anything else to really say other than it's normally quite laid back. It's normally quite chilled. So this feels like the preamble. This feels like when you're looking for a recipe online. Hi, Shamini B. When you're looking for a recipe online and it's just like a blog before you get to the actual recipe. So let's get to the recipe. There have been some suggestions on Twitter. I'm going to do the Twitter suggestions. Then if anyone puts any suggestions in chat, I'm going to do them. If I run out of suggestions before the hour is up, normally I just go to like a generator to get some song ideas from character generators. But today, if I run out of time, I'm just going to sing songs about WandaVision, because that's where my head's at. But I will give a very clear warning for anyone who hasn't seen the whole thing, who wants to avoid spoilers. I will give a very clear warning so that you know when I'm about to do that. Also, just to say for anyone who is using the subtitles, now, I always say, I'm about to figure out how to make them better. A job that was like basically taking over my life in quite a big way. It was very fun, but it was very intense, has just finished. So I'm excited for like the remainder of this month to do all the things that I've been saying I'm going to do, and I've not had time to do. One of them being trying to figure out a form of captioning that will work whilst I'm playing. Because whilst it's keeping up right now, the moment that I start strumming on this, it will probably lose a bit. I don't know if the new mic is going to help with that. We will see. But apologies if you are using the captions or reliant on them. I'm trying to figure out a better way for like a home setup to do captions with music. But I'm excited to finally have the time to do that stuff. Right, okay. I know that there's a couple of suggestions on here. So, from the lovely Thomas Yazis, Fantastique or Fancy, who was a mountain dwarf who fell for a mysterious elfin woman in the Underdark. Her name was Ombre. She would help Fancy become tall and graceful. I don't know if that's like magically or if that's just like feeling taller. Fill her days with flowers. Just let the shadows into the mithril hall. Fancy has a flower beard now and no home. Well, this is quite romantic. I mean, I can't tell if it's genuinely romantic or if there are elements of this that are actually, a mysterious elfin woman in the Underdark. Sometimes that's great. Sometimes you're about to die. Let's find something that balances those. Fantastique or Fancy, mountain dwarf, fell for a mysterious elfin woman in the Underdark, has a flower beard now. Ombre helped her fill her days with flowers. What a lovely thing to do for someone, fill your days with flowers. Actually, I was just trying something out that might be kind of pretty enough. What do you fancy doing? she's there waiting for you. Just find ombre down in the underdark, and you'll know just what to do. Oh, fancy, don't you know, she's hiding for you in the shadows. So fancy, don't you fancy going somewhere else today? Don't you know flowers still grow down there? Don't you know there's an elf in a woman who'll plait them into your beard hair, and you'll feel so beautiful seen through her eyes. You'll feel so tall it shouldn't come as any kind of surprise, 'cause fancy, don't you know that ombre's waiting for you? Oh, fancy, go to the underdark, it's all you have to do. Oh, fancy, if you fancy life being more magical today, just go to the underdark and ask for an elf called ombre. And the flowers woven into your beard will tell a story of love and kindness. You don't need heroics or glory, 'cause you've got the gentle love of a woman who loves you for what you are. And with that kind of love, you know that you'll go so far. So fancy, don't you fancy a little time in the underdark? Oh, fancy, just fancy if you found down there your true heart. I love things that feel romantic and cute. Also, possibly the first time in any of these streams that I've done differing chords for the verses and the chorus, which is what we call growth. Thank you so much for that suggestion, Tom. That's really lovely. Okay, so Din RPG, I never know if I'm pronounced that correctly. I'm so sorry. If I ever mispronounce people's characters' names, anything like that, or your tags or whatever, I'm so sorry. I'm only ever seeing these things written down. I have no other means. Barry, the half-orc trainee gladiator, got turned to stone in the arena by a cockatrice and used his magic ring to take 3 wolves as working pets, making them dance Gangnam Style to test it out before taking on the Watcher under the hill. That is a lot of information in one tweet, and I love it. Okay, let me just, because yeah, this is hard on my mouth and my vocal cords doing this for a straight hour. Barry, the half-orc trainee gladiator, turned to stone by a cockatrice, and also used his magic ring to take 3 wolves as working pets before taking on the Watcher under the hill. It's a lot to try and do that stuff. I know people's RPG, like, I love hearing about random characters so much. and just like the little snippets that you get of just the wildest things. Yeah, it never ceases to amaze me after like several years of now playing games, just the weirdness and the wildness that people have in their games, which is great. Okay, so Barry, the half-orc gladiator trainee. So trainee gladiator, half-orc, got turned to stone, 3 wolves as pets. Okay, I feel like, you know, we want something probably... Trainee League at the gladiatorial matches this week, and we've got so many fighters. We've got fighters at the absolute peak, and you should look out for the half-orc. They're taking bets on him right now. He's the underdog of the Waterdeep fights, but we think he might win somehow. And he stares down, tugs thrust out at a cockatrice across from him right now. Oh, what is he gonna do? Wait, something's going wrong, I can see it, can you? There's a change in Barry's skin tone. Oh my god, he's turning to stone. Who knew such things could happen in a gladiatorial fight? It doesn't seem right, but oh my god, he's got tricks up his sleeve, or more accurately, tricks on his fingers. Oh yes, I can see it glowing right now. That's a magical ring, that is. What's the sound of growling all around? It's a pack of wolfhounds storming the gladiatorial fight, and the cockatrice is running scared. So would I be if I had these things near my head. And these 3 wolves swarm around the half-orc made of stone, and in a great explosion of stone and dust, he comes out of it. You know Barry must, 'cause he's a fighter till the end. He wouldn't dare lose that way, my friend. And now all of these hounds just moving around to some kind of South Korean sound. I think they're dancing Gangnam Style for a little while, and then Barry knows that his magic is working with all of these dance moves. It's damn near perfect, so he leaves the fighting scene. He knows there's much better things out there. by his side. And thanks to the magic of this ring, they're ride or die, ride or die. And Barry, he becomes the thing of legends, with these wolves as his three best friends, going after the Watcher on the hill. Even thinking about it is such a massive thrill. So if you're ever going around, traveling from town to town, and you see a half-orc with three wolves beside him, know that you should never cross, or you'll die by him. You'll die by him, 'cause Barry is the thing of legends. Barry is the thing of legends, and his story will never end. I don't normally go that quick. That took me a little bit by surprise. And I've got a lot of nice white marks now on my, you probably can't see it on my ukulele because I've got white nail varnish on. I'm just absolutely slamming my hands into this. Hey, you're watching! I hope you enjoyed it. It's been a while since I've done one that kind of like pacey. But it felt appropriate for the prompting. Sorry, I'm not trying to be coquettish. I am merely wearing something that I haven't figured out exactly how to lace it up and fit it properly yet. So I think we've got like one more suggestion from Twitter. If anyone wants to put anything into chat, absolutely go for it. However, I am more than happy to just do a ton of songs about One Division and all my feelings and all the feelings in the show and all that stuff. Okay, so this is from the lovely Griff. Talia, I'm going to go with Talia. Talia Melpomene is a 16-year-old tiefling goth on a gap year. Love it. She loves death and pain and carries the dark secret that she is actually hilarious. What a dark secret. The local pub wouldn't give her a job behind the bar, so now she's solving a murder mystery crime ring thing or whatever. Tiefling goths. Loves death, pain, investigating murder mysteries. I think I see where this song is going. We've got people who know Talia. Right, I hope I do Talia justice. We're gonna go with my standard dark chords. Sorry, just giving my fingertips a bit of a rest. We're gonna go with the standard dark chords. Talia, 16-year-old tiefling goth. Okay, solving crimes, but secretly hilarious. From the tavern, she'll never go back there again. Surround her with skulls and black crystals, paint her horns jet black. And after all of that, just surround her with death. If there is nothing else left. Just let her slip into the afterlife, but more than that, Talia can question why so many people seem to die. There's a murder mystery kind of crime, and it feels like it's Talia's time to shine. But of course she'd never do that, it'd be far too light and joyful. Look at the bodies of the murder scene, Talia. They're pretty obscene, but it's normal to ya. It's just death, it's just loss, it's just blackness and grey. In other words, for Talia, it's just another day. Dark secret beats in this heart, something no one can ever discover. Talia's sense of humor, all the gags and the japes and the chuckles and the laughs. If anyone were to find out her reputation, it would never last. So stony faced and dark eyes, hide it deep down. The chuckles must hide, and investigate crimes and look into murders. Surround yourself with so much darkness, Talia. Never let it show, never let them know. Never let them know how deep your funny bone goes, because it may be a bone, it may still be a skeleton and kind of gothic, but that doesn't stop the fact that it's funny and therefore pretty sick. For a goth, never let them know that your skeleton's made up of funny bones. Never let them know. I remember when I wanted to be a goth so hard when I was younger. Like, I genuinely, I bought a black wig because I couldn't dye my hair at school, and my first ever lipstick was black, and absolutely loved it. Hi, Maybe Millie. Thank you for joining. Oh, we have a song request. I was just about to be like, oh, I don't know if there's any more requests. But thank you, Chamonix B. Over on TikTok, I have a bunch of D&D characters who are part of the Heroes Guild. Go follow Chamonix B on TikTok, people. Who get into various scrapes. One of them, a nervous wizard called Ali, they, is currently trying to investigate some criminals down at the docks. I'm curious as to why investigate is in quote marks. Her friend told her to blend in, so she accidentally ended up posing as a criminal and joined their gang. So now she's basically an accidental criminal who can't escape. Accidental criminal is quite strong TTRPG vibes, to be honest. In summary, Ali wizard, accidental spy, not a good hero, accidental criminal, oh no, panic, help, too much crime. You know that's going to be the chorus, right? It's just that comment from Twitch chat. Okay, so this is probably still madcap. I don't know if I can go as quick as... I feel like the Barry song today was the quickest I can go. Right. Okay, so what kind of chords are we thinking for Ali? Right, let's see which ones I can physically currently do.
Forget who you're meant to be. Oh, Ali, you're not suited for all this criminality. You were just meant to blend in, just meant to blend in. But getting involved in all of this could be your ending. Criminal, too much crime. Ali wizard, accidental spy, not a good hero, accidental criminal, panic, help, too much crime. I assume that's what you're always thinking, Ali. That seems pretty obvious to me. So, Ali, you need somewhere to belong. Join a group of criminals. What could go wrong? You were just meant to be investigating. But I know that was in speech marks, so there's room for equivocating. But Ali, you're a wizard, you've got so many skills, so much to offer the world. Other than this, I swear, Ali, if you weren't a criminal, your powers, your life, it could be such bliss. 'Cause Ali, accidental spy, wizard, not a good hero, auto panic, help, too much crime. 'Cause Ali, wizard, accidental spy, not a good hero, accidental criminal, oh no, panic, help, too much crime. Which begs the question, Ali, how much crime is the right amount? Just what are you willing to tolerate? I just want to know, Ali, what you're about. Which begs the question, Ali, how much crime is the right amount? Oh, Ali, I want you to be okay. I want you to get out. But you're an accidental criminal and you can't escape. You can't escape. You'll just have to hope that something works out one of these days. One of these days. Because if you take a little bit of time to think about your choices, you might have avoided this crime. If you just slow it down, maybe, Ali, you can get the words out now. 'Cause Ali's a wizard, but an accidental
not a good hero, and there's too much crime. Ali is a wizard, but an accidental spy. They're not a good hero, at least not this time. Ali is a wizard, but an accidental spy. They're not a good hero, 'cause there's too much crime. Oh, Ali, you're a wizard and an accidental spy. You're not a criminal, hopefully in time. Hopefully in time. Thank you for that suggestion, Shami B. Oh, God. Sorry, I'm seeing how like the cut of the camera, like when I really drop my shoulders down, it looks like I've just rocked up and not thrown clothes on. Oh, thank you, Shamini. Imagine this, we were both strange to the grocery store, but somehow make eye contact, my hands are full. Oh, sorry. I thought something was a song suggestion, and I've only just clicked because I've been working a lot and I'm very, very tired. And also, I have a weird history with events where I've had to pick up a lot of citrus fruit, which will make no sense. But I've seen this just... There's just a... Yeah, I know, it's very specific. There is just a suggestion in chat just now from maybe Millie. Again, sorry if I'm pronouncing any names wrong. And you can absolutely request a theme song for your party. Some people have like taken songs from this stream and like played them to their party members and the people they're playing with, and that makes me super happy and it feels lovely. So we're currently on a mission to close a series of 8 rifts that are scattered throughout the known world, each of which leads to a realm of pure magic. That's really cool. Our name, the Cloak of Protection. Strong party name, because maybe the real Cloak of Protection was the completely professional associates we made along the way. We consist of an angsty necromancer, an impulsive warlock, sassy paladin, bossy bard, himbo warlock. Okay. Okay, so I'm just gonna have another bit of drink. Okay. Maybe Millie, if you want to, feel free to pop the names of the characters in chat and I'll see if I can incorporate those as well. But otherwise I will just use Angsty Necromancer, etc. Okay, so you need to close a series of 8 rifts, each of which leads to a realm of pure magic, and you will have the Cloak of Protection. Okay, theme song. We will see where this goes and how this goes. I want it to be I want something that feels kind of epic. I know I've probably already used these particular chords. I'm just seeing if there's anything more epic. I might just go very classical on this one. Okay. Unknown.
relax, but don't be scared. With him on your side, you're in the very best place. And the warlocks might seem impulsive to you. You've not met the most impulsive of them all. It's Lenora, the member of the cloak, who will be a wild card. Sure, the wildest of all, and paladins bring light. But you've never seen one bring sass like this. It's Min, and her sassiness is absolute bliss. And of course there's a bard, there'd have to be a bard. Without a bard they'd find all of this very hard. It's Ellie Jobel, she may be bossy, but damn does she do it well. And lastly, making up their number, another warlock, but like no other. He's a total himbo, you lad, and he's the best dollar you've ever had. So wear this cloak of protection and wear it well, 'cause you know that with them we're in heaven and they'll save us from hell. So wear this cloak of protection and wear it with pride, because you know that we'll be winning with them on our side. And if years from now, millennia even, someone asks you about this age and says, how did you survive such a danger, such a danger? Then tell them the two legends, they must be a stranger, they must be a stranger, because everyone knows of the cloak of protection, the greatest heroes in the land. Yes, everyone knows the cloak of protection, the reason we still stand here without fear.
I hope that was worthy of your group and worthy of their adventures and their stories. It sounds like an awesome combo of characters. And I love that, oddly enough, you have to plan a trip to the Hells. I'm really happy that you love it. I'm so glad. Sorry, I keep looking down here because this is where I have chat up. I'm not smart enough to like have my camera near where I'm looking. Awesome. If anyone has any additional requests or suggestions, throw them in chat. I'm gonna have a quick drink because my throat. And if there are no fresh ones, we first vague warning, we will move to the Chloe Sings About WandaVision remainder of the hour. Oh, I do need to take care of my voice more properly. For someone that like makes money as a performer, I don't do enough proper stuff. Oh, Bean is a wizard on community service. Okay. And as for the I will one day watch WandaVision, I'd recommend it. I don't want to big it up too much because then I think you go in and it has to be like the greatest experience you've ever had to live up to that hype. But I would thoroughly recommend it. But we will not get there yet. We have been the wizard on community service. This is going to show that I have the only image of community service, which is people picking up rubbish on a highway, or painting a hospital from movies and Green Wing. See, I'm lucky. I have a partner who just has all the subscriptions. So, Bean, wizard on community service. Let's go. I'm really struggling to think of different chords today. I feel like my chord selections are a bit... What about this one? This one's always danger.
But okay, I see I've been stood here narrating what you're
our trash up off the ground. 'Cause that's what I've got to do to repay my debt to society, just like you've been. I don't mean to be mean, but it's what they've given to me. So keep going and we'll see how quickly we can be done. Otherwise I'm singing songs until the setting sun. Went on a little odd walk through that one. But I like the bard thing is genuinely, I can't remember which, there is a thing in a country, you know, just one of the 205, 210 countries, where people, like, I swear they use like clowns as a humiliation tactic for people who commit certain types of crime. Like a clown will follow you around. And so I kind of like the idea that people would actually hire bards to be awful like that. You're welcome. Brazil, thank you. I love that I can say stuff like that and people don't go, what? They just go, oh yeah, I know the country. Okay. I think it might be time. I mean, we've only got 10 minutes left. Like, considering I was, you know, going yesterday. Oh God, I've not got any suggestions. I don't want to go in without anything. Okay, so this is your warning. If you have not seen WandaVision, I'm not going to talk about like super specific plot points because I've only got 10 minutes. I'm probably just going to sing about like Wanda and Vision's feelings and all the emotions there. I'm not going to be like, let me just sing a description of episode 5 or something. But if you don't want to like have any kind of spoilers for like general tone or vibes or anything like that, or potential like generic plot points, then this is your opportunity to head off, because I'm gonna try improvising a song about WandaVision just because I'm not going to say it's the best TV show ever made, because I've seen some people say that, and I am like, I still have thoughts. I have notes, but it is like there are parts of it that is just such a beautiful, stunning story, especially Wanda and Vision. So I'm gonna start playing the song. You've all been fully warned, okay? But yeah, for any, like, I don't know how many people have actually watched it in the chat. It's really good. I would recommend it. It's got a lot of feelings.
know I shouldn't lie, but it's just too hard to try otherwise. I know I shouldn't lie, but it's just too hard to try otherwise. Doesn't it feel like this life comes naturally to us? I mean, I guess that must be because I made this for you and me, so we'd have a place where we could just be
And that brings us to the end. Thank you everyone who was watching. Thank you for everyone who gave suggestions. If you're not familiar with this stream, it happens every 2 weeks on a Saturday morning. Saturday morning by UK time, but everything is always uploaded to YouTube. So if you want to listen to things back, if there was a song you requested and you missed it, then just head to YouTube. I will see if I never remember if I got the right command. So that's where the past streams are. This does alternate. There is always a Saturday morning stream on this channel, but every other Saturday it is text adventure time, because one of my recent jobs was coding a text adventure game in Twine. I am doing a kind of Skillshare stream where if you're curious about how to make that work, but the idea of trawling different parts of the internet to try and see if someone has an answer to your question or to figure out how to even approach it doesn't appeal, then come to the stream, because every other week I'll just be going through kind of more and more steps. There's only been one of those so far, and it's on YouTube, so it's not hard to catch up. But yeah, if you want to make text adventure games with Twine, I can help you out with that. I think that's it. For anyone who used to watch DIY Film Club on this channel, it's coming back. There's been a bit of a hiatus, mainly because I was doing less streaming for a few months because real life work. But on Tuesday evening, I think 7:30 p.m. will be DIY Film Club, where there's a group of people who we make scenes from films, try to recreate them, and then kind of lace them together to make a little story. Past ones, we've done Die Hard, we've done Labyrinth, we've done Jurassic Park, we've done Titanic, we've done Christmas Carol, we've done Empire Strikes Back, loads of them. If you search DIY Film Club on YouTube, that should come up. And yes, we will be doing Pirates of the Caribbean. So if you want to see something that is very homespun and very silly, then that will be there. Other than that, I'm just realizing what a mess my hair looks on camera. Other than that, do just keep an eye out. Looking to do some more actual plays, some more playtest streams of games that I'm developing and things like that, which hopefully now that life is easing up for me, I'll have the time to do. But I will see some of you on Tuesday. I will see some of you next Saturday. I will see some of you next Saturday. Thank you so much for tuning in, and have an absolutely lovely weekend.